Today we're tackling a common misconception that could leave small businesses vulnerable. Endpoint protection is only necessary for large companies. Sound familiar? Let's break it down and find out why this is just a myth. The myth goes something like this. Small businesses don't need endpoint protection because cybercriminals only target big companies with lots of data and resources. But here's the reality. Hackers don't discriminate based on company size. In fact, small and medium-sized businesses are often seen as easy targets because they're less likely to have robust security measures in place. Endpoint protection is crucial for every business, whether you have 10 employees or 10,000. Why? Because cybercriminals know that smaller businesses often lack the same defenses as large corporations, making them prime targets for attacks. Endpoints like laptops, smartphones, and tablets are gateways into your network. If they're not properly secured, attackers can exploit them to access sensitive data, install malware, or even lock you out of your own systems. So why is endpoint protection so important, regardless of your company's size? It's simple. Every device connected to your network is a potential entry point for hackers. Without endpoint protection, these devices can be easily compromised. Malware, ransomware, phishing, these are just a few of the threats that target your endpoints daily. Now let's talk about how endpoint protection actually works. Modern endpoint protection tools don't just block known threats. They use advanced techniques like machine learning and behavior analysis to detect suspicious activity in real time. It's like having a 24/7 security guard for your devices, stopping cyber attacks before they can cause any damage. So, how can you make sure your business is protected? Here are some tips for choosing the right endpoint protection for your company. Choose a solution that scales. Make sure your endpoint protection can grow with your business, whether you have 5 employees or 500. Look for real-time monitoring. You want a solution that doesn't just block known threats, but also monitors and responds to suspicious activity in real time. Consider cloud-based options. Cloud-based endpoint protection is often more flexible and can offer better protection for remote or hybrid teams. Keep software updated. Ensure that your endpoint protection is always up to date. Outdated software is a weak point hackers love to exploit. Endpoint protection is essential for businesses of all sizes, so don't just assume you're safe just because you're small.